How many of you have ever used a dating app? How many of you are still on the apps? I was too. But I'm here to tell you, ditch the dating apps. Do this one thing every day to find real love. Let me tell you a story. In my 30s, I was thriving. I had built a successful PR and talent management company, was traveling the world with my client, first class, all expenses paid, had a wonderful family, amazing friends. I even had a closet full of Louboutins. I mean, life was good. But you know what I didn't have? A date. I mean, I had been single kind of since college. Like many of us, I had focused on my career over my personal life. And as a talent manager, I was married to my client. She was literally taking up the space where my husband should be. It became clear to me that I had to change my priorities if I was going to change my status. So at 38, I moved from my hometown of Los Angeles to New York on a mission to change my personal and professional life. And I definitely dated more in New York than I had in LA, but after a few years there, at 42, my career had shifted, but I was still single. Sitting on my couch in my New York apartment, I start thinking about how I had set goals, worked so hard, and succeeded in my business. I knew that I was extremely goal-oriented and motivated. And I decide I need to apply the same level of commitment, focus, and energy to my love life if it's ever going to happen. So, as any type A personality would, I make up a project, a journal project. It was simple. I needed to do one thing a day for creativity. I was going to Broadway shows alone, museums, galleries. One thing a day for wellness, Pilates, yoga, massage, mani-pedi. And one thing a day for love. Now, to be honest, I didn't even know what one thing a day for love meant. I just knew that I had to put love on my to-do list. So I start doing things like, well, I get on an app for the first time. And even though I was convinced I wouldn't meet my person on it, I felt like I needed to shift my energy, be open, and see what was out there. And I did go on a few dates from it, but no second dates. A journal entry reads, "Feel like I need to step up the love game and not just spend time swiping." Instead of reading my magazines, yes, real magazines, on the couch in my living room where I have zero chance of meeting anybody, I take them to a hotel lobby and read them there over a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. Now my odds are 50-50. No more ordering in sushi and sitting on the couch. I go out to dinner alone and stay off my phone. Again, 50-50 instead of 0. And I know going to dinner or other places alone may be a daunting proposition to a lot of people, but stick with me. Because one night at dinner, it happened. I met a cute guy. A really cute guy. The conversation flowed, and there was definitely an attraction there. I felt something that I haven't felt in a long time. Excitement. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if I was on the app, I would swipe right, and I do something I've never done. I swipe right in real life and give him my number. My entry reads, "Gave Hot Connor my number. Please call." And I didn't know if he would, but I was just happy to know there was someone out there that excited me. Yet what I found through this journal project was remarkable. My husband. Yep, he called, but not right away. He waited a few days. And after some scheduling challenges, we went on a date. And we never went on a date with anyone else. We moved in that fall, were engaged within a year, and in 2019, when I was 45, we got married. And I know an algorithm wouldn't have found him for me, especially since he wasn't on the apps. But even if he had been, he wasn't in the age range I had set. He is 7 years younger than me, something I had never even considered. He was also divorced and a different religion, other things I hadn't considered. And to be clear, it wasn't love at first sight. I just thought he was super hot and we'd have some fun. But what I learned was he was kinder than he was handsome, and he was my person. Think about it. You may have swiped left on your soulmate. And now I know we're all addicted to our technology and to instant gratification, but there is life outside of our phones and off of the apps. And yes, a lot of people meet on the apps, but did you know that only 12% find a long-term commitment through them? Only 12%. And 48%, nearly half, report some sort of problem, whether unsolicited photos, catfishing, even sexual harassment. With odds like that, I hope you would be willing to try this. So whether you're newly single, you're chronically single, you're single by choice or by circumstance, I want you to contemplate, what does prioritizing love look like to you? Maybe you'll find your person. Maybe you'll make a friend, meet somebody who's great for a friend of yours, or just have a nice conversation with somebody and enjoy an actual social connection. I mean, how can doing one thing a day for love be bad? I want you to stop scrolling and swiping. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your time. Prioritize finding love in whatever way you may need it. Because in this modern world where we're all so digitally connected, studies find that we're actually less connected and more lonely than ever. A 2023 US Surgeon General report found that about 1 in 2 adults in America reported experiencing loneliness. Our screens take us out of the real world, and we've strayed from making real connections. So get off the phone, get off the couch, and get out there in real life and find real love. Thank you.